Hello YouTube! How's it going? Dylan here. And we're finally getting Darksied War Part 6. Act 2, I believe, is how it starts. I thought it said it some... Oh, there it is. Act 2. Which, it's a little bit of a longer book, and it ends saying the next part is Act 3, so Act 2 is a short act. Because it's just this book. But, what a book. Like most, it starts off with, like, Diana doing some narration over some images. And she's comparing to what they're going through to how, like, a Greek myth, and then ties it to the Odyssey, with Odysseus. And the cool thing about this book is, unlike the tie-ins, which I should maybe do a video on, like 3 of you hit the like button and I'll do a video on the tie-ins. This one picks back up with what the rest of the Justice League has to deal with in the absence of everyone else. And it's them still fighting Darkseid's followers. And they're doing pretty good. They're just fighting, and then Mr. Miracle gets in trouble, and then ta-da, Big Barda shows up. Kills the guy that was about to kill Mr. Miracle. And, like, Big Barda just starts tearing everyone apart. And Steve Trevor's like, who the hell is that, dude? And he goes, that's my wife. Mr. Miracle's got, like, a big grin on his face. And they just, Mr. Miracle and Scott just start, Mr. Miracle and Big Barda start making out. And Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman are just kind of awkwardly like, doo-doo-doo. So, and then they're just like, and then Big Barda, after she beats some dudes up, and she's just like, go away. Darkseid's dead. Just like, let's forget everything. Because there's no point. And some of the Apocalypse people are like, no. And then Calabac is like, screw them. They're not the ones who killed Darkseid. Killed my father. We need to find the Anti-Monitor. And it actually cuts to Metron, who we haven't seen in a while. I think it's been like 4 or 5 issues since we've seen him. Just kind of floating around the Rock of Eternity, Shazam's place. Like, trying to, I guess, get back to his chair. I'm not sure what he's exactly trying to do. But he's just kind of shambling around. And then we cut to Grail and Myron Black. I think that's, I can't remember what her name is. She's not really that important. She's, like, Grail is more important than she is. But they're, like, protecting the Anti-Monitor's transformation. And then we cut back to some narration on top of the Crime Syndicate's, like, a picture of the Crime Syndicate, really cool picture of them, which threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, what's the Crime Syndicate doing here? And then I realized it was the narration was over top of it. And it was just Wonder Woman saying that they fought the Anti-Monitor. They know what, he can do. So, we need to go talk to him. We need to go talk to the remaining members. And Steve Trevor's like, well, there's a problem. Bell Rev have made them ultra-tight maximum security inmates, so no one talks to them. No one. So, like, we're gonna have to break in. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda are like, where we gotta go? And they just kind of boom to out of there. So, then Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman have this little moment. And he's like, he's like, we saw Big Barda and Mr. Miracle, and they're happy, and they're always in danger, like we are. Why did you pick him? Referring to Superman. And she's like, I didn't pick him, we're just friends. And he's like, I will use the lasso of truth on her. And she's like, we're more than friends, whatever. And he's just like, she's like, but it's not about that. And he's like, well, I just want you to know that I always, and then it's just, I heard my name, and it's Superman, all Apocalypse fired out, and he's like, am I interrupting? Grabbing Steve Trevor by the back of his head. It's a really cool shot. And then we kind of get a cut to Batman still, like, on the Mobius chair looking at different pictures of the Joker, and it's really kind of cool because it's like Joker with his face cut off, and then Joker when he comes back for Endgame, and like original Joker. It's like a couple of different pictures of the Joker, and it's really cool looking. And then we get like the Anti-Monitor like exploding, Wonder Woman grabbing Superman and like dragging him away, them showing up at Belle Rev, and like the book's just kind of wrapping up, giving you a shot at where everyone's at, and then shows you Barry still grappling with death, and then there's a panel of something coming out of the Anti-Monitor. I'm not quite sure what it is at first. Shazam just kind of, I guess he's flying back to Earth. Green Lantern going to where Batman is. Lex on Apocalypse with all the parademons. And then what came out of the Anti-Monitor was the anti-life equation. And now Grail has the anti-life equation. Grail, goddess of the anti-life. Next book will be Act 3 of the Darksied War. Part 6. So it's a crazy book. And the art changes from book to book, time to time, I guess. It seems like it's a different artist than what was drawing it. And it's really cool. I'm really enjoying the different styles that come along with the book, and like all the tie-ins had different artists, I think. It was really cool. So yeah, read the Darksied Wars. It's really cool, and I have no idea when it's going to end. I think it's 8 parts, plus the tie-ins. And like I said, if hell, if this video gets 1 like, I'll do the tie-ins. Just to kind of gap you to what happened to all the superheroes who became gods. So yeah. So if you want to check that out, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys later. Peace out.